And today we have Eric Ross. Eric is a very good friend of mine, but he's also a talented professional. He has a degree in psychology. He is a motivational speaker with Edge, and he'll talk about that a little bit. But I want to take this time to welcome Eric Ross.
Good morning. I just want to congratulate you for being here, because a lot of people don't take the time, energy, and effort to stretch themselves, to put themselves in a situation where they become comfortable being uncomfortable. So give yourself a round of applause for that. And what we're going to talk about today is the power of intention. And when you think of the word intention, I think of things like for all intents and purposes. A lot of people mispronounce that, by the way. The other thing I think of is law and order, criminal intent. Dun dun, right? So what is, in law, there are degrees of intent. There is first degree murder. That is the intent of, it was premeditated. There's second degree, there's third degree. But it's interesting because when I talk about intent, that's a neutral statement, isn't it? Intention is neutral because it could be positive or it could be negative, couldn't it? So when I think of the word intention, the purpose or attitude toward the effect of one action or conduct, what it produces. The best way to predict the future. This is something that my mentors have taught me and that I teach other people. The best way to predict the future is create it. Intend it. We were created to be creators. So what is it you're creating? Are you creating chaos? Are you creating disorder? Are you creating disharmony? Dis-ease, if you hyphenate that word, not at ease, disease manifests within you. So the power that we have of intending that which we desire. So I'm very grateful to be opening for Robin Fernandez, because her talk is going to lead perfectly into what it is that we're intending. What I do as a way to intend that which I want to work with is I have blue cards. And blue, psychologically, because I did take a lot of psychology courses at The Ohio State University, blue is something that the brain grabs onto more so than white or yellow. So I have index cards that are blue. And if I look out at what I'm writing on my index cards that I read sometimes twice a day, depending upon my mood, because sometimes we get into moods that are a funk, if you will, don't we? And how do you get out of that mood? So if you have something, if you have a tool by which you can take that information and then internalize that and remind yourself, oh yeah, that's right. My intention is, let me give you an example. Bob Proctor taught me this. He said, write it out as if it already happened. I'm so happy and grateful now that, ... Now that's different for everybody, right? But I have it memorized. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have people over to my house twice a week, and I go over to people's house twice a week. That's the social component of my foundation. Because we all have foundations, don't we? Robin Williams, unfortunately, I think his foundation was a little bit askew. Would you agree? That if you have all these things, and I know mental illness it's a very powerful thing. However, the foundation, which is the spiritual, which is the mental, which is the social, which is the intellectual, which is your family, which is physical and financial. Notice where I put financial in that level. Because you can have all the money in the world, vis-a-vis Robin Williams, and look where he ended up. I'm so happy and grateful now that in my voicemail, if someone calls my phone number at the end of my message, and I'm an influencer, I'm a motivator, so people have picked up on that which I do. I say, this is James Eric Ross, reminding you to create a great day. Because we all are creators, aren't we? Words are the means, words are for the means to meaning. One of my favorite movies is V for Vendetta. And the reason I love that movie is because it's just filled with huge words, which I am a linguophile. I love words. But words have power, don't they? So what is it that you're speaking over yourself? One of my mentors taught me, if I'm getting upset at myself, I literally say out loud, don't you talk to me that way. Because if someone talked to you and was mean or upset towards you, you'd say something, wouldn't you? You'd say, hey, you can't talk to me that way. Well, say that to yourself, too. Powerful words come with powerful intent. Think about that. So what is it that you're speaking over your life, your family's life, your spouse's life? If you have the passion, which can you tell I have a little bit of passion? A lot of people say they could plug me in and power perish. That's how much energy I have. Strength, courage, and determination, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. So I want you to think about that. I want you to resonate on that which I'm sharing with you today. Okay, 4 ways to take hold of intention, and this is paraphrased from Deepak Chopra. I really like Dr. Chopra and what he purports to be what are called universal truths, universal axioms, is release your intention and desire. What that means is write that down, what I said before, but just release it out there. Does a farmer go after he plants the straight furrows and puts the seed down, does he go and stir those seeds around to see if they're growing or not? But why do we do that with what we desire? Do you know sometimes we do that? Why isn't it here? Why isn't it here? Well, the how, we don't have any power over the how. Okay, all we have to understand is the why. Why are we doing this? People don't care what Dennis Baker does for work or a living. People care why Dennis Baker does it. So release that desire. And desire is one of the strongest things that you can have. Remain centered and remain aware. Be aware. Dr. Dyer calls it observing the observer. So you need to know, how do you interact with people? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever stopped to say, did I come off the wrong way to that person? Why did they react that way? Remaining centered. Does anybody meditate in here? Does anybody? Okay, I can't tell you, I can't stress enough the importance of meditation. It's like not brushing your teeth. Zig Ziglar taught me, he said, Eric, he said, floss the teeth that you want to keep. Forget the rest. So it's the same way with meditation. So if you want to meditate, then you're going to be able to center yourself. You're going to be able to think on that which you desire. For the past month, I've been focusing to the exclusion of all of the other thoughts. Harmony. Harmony. That's all I think. I have the Chinese symbol. It's in front of me all the time. So is it a stretch or a surprise to you that harmony shows up in my life over and over and over again? It's not, because that is my intention. If you detach from the outcome, that's the farmer's example. Again, detach yourself from the outcome. I don't care how it's going to happen. The how is not mine to know, okay? The how will manifest if my why is strong enough. And let the universe, let God, whatever you want to think about, what is the source energy, let God handle the details, okay? Let the universe handle the details. Your single job is to become the best version of you that you can possibly be. Think about that. Meditate on that. Your design in your results, you own those things. Think about that. Your life, your job, your family is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving right now. Okay, that could be bad and that could be good. So whatever it is that you're achieving, if it's great success, if it's not, I hate to tell you, it's on you. You perfectly designed that through your thought process. If you want to talk to me offline, my name is James Eric Ross. You can look up my YouTube videos to see some of the things that I've done. See Abundance, that's interesting that my email would be, because I do see abundance at gmail.com. And thank you very much, and I do hope that you create a great life, because you are the creator and this is your life. Thank you very much.